Hey guys, what is up? It is MacDevil here and welcome back to LA Noire. Last time, Phelps was caught cheating on his missus, got kicked out, rightfully so, and then went to stay with Elsa, because that made a whole load of sense. We got demoted to Arson as well, which still confuses me, because how can a convict, criminal, whatever, still work for the LAPD, which Arson technically still is? I don't get that, but hey, let's jump straight back in and let's get this over with, because I'm pretty sure we're only about 4 or 5 episodes from the end. The Gas Man! Not to be confused with Billy Gunn, the Ass Man. I'm an ass man! Oh, insta-heat. Oh, here we go. Oh! Cheeky bastard. Don't know what he just flipped over, but I take it you're not supposed to flip that thing over. Oh. Phelps starting his new day in Arson. Oh.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
Ooh, you suck.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
It was nice.
Nice.
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story.
That's...
Yes, sir.
That's
I don't
how he
care
gets
what
away
you
with
did
it.
or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, we do, Captain.
We don't want a fucking rat like Phelps, can it, Tilden?
Yeah, Tilden.
Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
We're just gonna go find
Start
some
with
burned
these
up
two.
dead
House
bodies.
fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened.
Oh, thank God for
Then
that.
go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective.
I mean, it's
Now get out of here.
arson,
Both
so
of you.
I dare say that would be a suspicious
Get
case
out.
in general. Right, we've got 2 house fires to go to. 2 cases, 1 episode. This is new.
Marker or green?
Let's go. Right, we're at the Steffens house fire. Time to figure out what's happened here. I do like the old 1940s fire engines. They do look sleek as fuck. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, you would. You'd be in bits if your house
There isn't
burnt
much
down.
left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it
Just
was
about to
deliberate?
say.
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be
He
dog
got
shit,
the
but there's
fucking
none on his
Wayne
hand.
Bridge treatment.
Manchester City players. And Wayne Bridge misses out.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble
Where are they sleeping?
in the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry Lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Right. Let's take a look around first. Let's go to the gas meter, if there even is one. Found the gas meter.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Recently serviced by a Matthew Ryan. That was all. Right, let's interview Mr. Steffens.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a
Catalina
formality,
Island.
but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Gulliver's Travel Agency, right then. Travel competition.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I don't see why he'd lie. I don't see why he'd lie. His house is in ruins. Why would he lie?
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Poor guy. You can really see the hurt in his face.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Again, I really don't feel like he'd lie.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
God damn
That's
it!
all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Why would he not tell me?
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Now, let's go to the Sawyer house fire and see what we got to do there. Now, the Sawyer house is a bit more left of the house here, but I did see the coroner, which means it's got to be... Oh, yeah, there's dead people.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of Arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Well, I reckon first place to start is the heater. Or not.
You
Ooh,
gonna
there,
stick it out,
crispy.
Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in Arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Right. Before I look at the bodies, heater. Wherever it may be.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Alright. Found the regulator valve.
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel.
It wouldn't
What
have
are the
been
chances?
Catalina
Do you
Island
know
by
who
any
ran the
chance, would it?
competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Oh,
you can still
fuck me. What? First case in arson and I have a chase. My A button doesn't want to work. There we go.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Oh. Is it going to be this straightforward?
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
I mean, to be fair, that's just a cigarette.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch.
Okie
Take this
dokie,
guy
so-
in. We might want him for questioning later. You got
Cigarette in a matchbox is a fire
Why
starting
have you got
technique.
such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder,
Didn't know
it's
that.
almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Oh, Phelps is getting is. I feel like I still have more to do here.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Oh, very crispy. I couldn't find any more at the house fire, so I decided to just come on over to Gulliver's Travel and see what I can find here. Oh, don't they all look so happy on that fake plane? I can honestly say, anytime I've flown, I've
Detectives
never been
Phelps
that
and
happy.
Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Yes.
Do you mind if I take a
very.
look at that?
Right, Stefan's family.
Here they are. Stephens.
And the Sawyer family,
The Sawyer
both
family.
going to Catalina
Rosewood
Island.
Avenue.
What are the chances?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
Oh, you did not give me much to go on there, but I'll...
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Okay, okay.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Yeah, sure.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets.
Oh.
But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Right.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
$50 back then was like fucking 250 or some shit. Like 250 of today's money. Jesus.
To send their children to Sunday school.
Right. To the Suburban Redevelopment Fund
Let me
place
guess.
building.
You want to check out the suburban address?
Now, Illegal Fields Development. That's who runs Suburban the redevelopment place. Huh.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Let's just go to the fire
Who says
station.
we should visit it at Fire Station 32?
Engine Company number 32. Now,
We came as soon as we could.
this guy has the other guy in for questioning, I think.
Thanks. You two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Except for the
Is
regular
the heater
valve.
from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
Reginald Varley.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny.
I like to think so.
You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Ah.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
That was a lot trickier than I realized. And I also realize now I'm a dumbass because obviously the pilot light comes first. InstaHeat Factory. Let's see what these guys have to tell me. Well, I know what they're going to tell me. They're going to tell me that regulator valve is all kinds wrong. Let's go. And then are we going to find the guys? Hello.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Hello, Ivan.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
Yeah, okay.
It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Right.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Don't know about that.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
They're not all faulty. Yeah, but that means like 1 out of 100 is one house going up in flames.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I don't know. I feel like they're probably not.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Fuck.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
I should think so.
There. Around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Right, who are the guys?
We are not going to roust that whole list.
There's Reginald Varley and Matthew
I want to
Ryan.
run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Of course there is.
Thanks.
Reginald
You've been a big
Varley
help, young
and
lady.
Matthew Ryan, the guys who installed the heaters.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick.
I surely have
Do you
to
have
talk
an
to him
address
again.
for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I mean, yeah, but this is the 40s, so I couldn't give a fuck if I need a warrant or not.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Right.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Oh, hang on. I could investigate that one further. I'm gonna go back in there. No? Is that... Oh. Maddie Ryans? Holy hell.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
That's a bit much.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
That's a lot of little pamphlets. Jesus. Reginald. Oh no.
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Oh, Reginald. Why have you got mosquito wire?
Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
As do I. I must go and investigate your guys. Oh. We have a cutscene. He's tampering with the regulator valve. What else is going on here? Okay, we just saw one of the guys tampering with the regulator valve. It didn't give us who. I'm gonna go to Ryan first. I don't think this is the guy.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Fuck me!
If they hear him coming...
Close in, Phelps! We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Oh!
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in!
No, how? How is he not done after that? That was the best T-bone ever.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I'm trying.
I'll go for the tires. Then Milano.
This man has got to be stopped.
There we go.
Hands behind your head.
T-boned up against a tree. He is not moving.
Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Oh. Did I get the right guy? Or do I have to then go back and fucking question all three of them? I've got to do all three, don't I? Right, might as well go to Varley.
Not a problem.
Right, so what am I going to do here? Varley's worksite.
LAPD, Varley!
Reg.
Stop or I'll shoot.
I'm just going to put some fucking bullets in this brick. Oh. I can't. Never mind.
Stop or I'll shoot.
I know Phelps can't hurdle the grass.
Come on,
now.
Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Come on. There we go.
Stop or I will shoot.
I really don't get how that works, but I'll literally fire a bullet beside him and he doesn't stop running.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet.
I can do what
Be
I
thankful
want.
we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
I can do what I want, and I did do what I want. Even though I did want to kill you, but hey. Now, last guy, Clemens. Ah, is Clemens gonna run? No.
Biggs, LAPD.
No, he isn't.
We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
That's one way to stop him running.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
I reckon you do, but do I have... I have the list of gas fitters, so I could... If I lie, I could use that. Or I could just bad cop him. He's a smug prick. It's bad copping.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
I knew you knew him.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Why does everybody in this town hate their wives?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Yes, you do.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
All right,
Son of a
Clemens,
cunt.
You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Right. Popo Station.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Right.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
I reckon you do.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Come on, give me something.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Oh. Anarchist literature.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do I lie and use the fact that the service heater? I'm gonna do that.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
I think I got that one wrong. Unless I go with this.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure.
I got that right. I didn't even mean to.
A guy has to do something.
Well, I did mean to.
InstaHeat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You have a criminal record, so yes, you do.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
With your criminal record.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
He doesn't like Hephaestus. Hephaestus? I will go
That's
and
it for the moment, Ryan.
interrogate the other guy.
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Oh.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Oh.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
That's a lie, because you
Why are
repaired
you lying to me, Barley? If
thingy.
Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Heater serviced by you?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there.
Yes, I do.
Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
I don't know. What was Ryan's statement here? Yeah, no. I'm going to use Ryan's
How
statement.
did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
And I absolutely can. And it's Matthew Ryan's statement.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
And the Model 70.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I feel like you did. That was definitely
Give me something, Farley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
God damn it. I'll charge this guy.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never bring up a whole family in their home.
I don't know who I was supposed to charge for that one. Neither of them seemed like they did it.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who I was supposed to charge there. Neither of them seemed like they did it. And if I was to leave that, I don't know if it would have let me charge the other guy. So, yeah. That was not a good start to arson. I'm going to leave this episode here because that went awfully. So yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I'm posting new videos. Until next time, guys. Peace.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.